Hey guys, it's me, Ado. This is the cage, and obviously, as you can see, Ak is not here. Um, all the rumors that's been going around, me and Ak. First of all, nobody died. That was one of the rumors. People started asking us on Instagram. It's like, "Yo, you guys alive? You guys got COVID?" Nah, alhamdulillah, we're totally fine. Again, Ak is doing his world tour again, and I think it's somewhere in South Asia or something like that, touring for us. So it's been a while since we posted a episode. The reason for that is that I wanted to get Coach Nabeel. Well, yeah, Coach Nabeel, one of the co-owners of FC Yemen, New York FC. Okay, I wanted to get him on the show. We want to talk about the summer because we got big plans. Obviously, the cage was originally created to focus on the soccer locally here with our Yemen organization, and these are big news. This is big news for the community. This is big news for New York State, and obviously for the cage too, because I'm gonna explain to you guys further down the road on how the cage will be involved with New York FC Yemen going forward, and obviously all the other local teams that we support. Obviously, the Premier League FC Yemen team, yeah, FC Yemen 2, and of course, my team, FK Bosnia, which I will have one of my buddies, Ramsey, on the show eventually. We're going to talk about our team, FK Bosnia. But without that being said, obviously, there's a lot to take on. And I decided that in the summer, the Euros 2022 going to happen this summer. And I decided I will most likely have separate segments to talk about the Euros. So it's going to be part of the cage, of course. I want to focus on international soccer, which we should be also. And in the meantime, we're going to have guests that obviously watch soccer like I watch soccer religiously. So we're going to talk about the Euros. But that being said, what we're really excited here in the community is that semi-professional team that's coming to our community, and of course BDSL coming back after taking a break from COVID for 1 year. We did have Salins, but BDSL is different. Everybody knows. So we're excited about that. Once Ox come back, the Ox multiples. Once Ox comes back, we will have a weekly schedule, back to weekly schedules, and then especially when the BDSL starts, we're gonna have definitely a weekly schedule, and we're gonna go more into details with Nabeel on how the cage will be involved with New York FC Yemen this summer coming up. So I chased him down for months, guys. You guys need to understand. This guy refused to come in. I don't know if he was camera shy or he just. But eventually, he told me, "Listen, I just didn't. He didn't want. He didn't have all the details. He wanted to come on the show with all the details, so that way, he can give me, any questions that I have. He will have it. He'll have the answers for me. So I didn't want to put him in a tough spot where he didn't have the answers. But after collecting all the information, the season's about a month away. So we had to eventually sit down. So I know Nabil over 20 years. We're really close friends. Funny thing is, our kids are friends now. So circle of life, or whatever the hell you want to call it, it's continuing with Nabil and me and the whole family. So um, hopefully when I comes back, we should have one more two guests. But again, like I said, once soccer starts, it's going to be full soccer slash a little bit of blabbing going on and everything. So after this very very short break that I definitely don't have a commercial for it, I'm just gonna maybe put up a picture of something. You know what? I have a very I'm gonna put a picture of me and the Bill on a trip long time ago. All right. Me and the Bill will talk about that. What kind of trips we had. But right after the short break, I'll be right back, and I'm gonna have my friend Nabil here next to me. Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you for looking at whatever I posted it up, if I posted it up. But finally, the man of the summer, co-man of the summer.
Coleman.
There's
For
two
sure.
people for sure. Yeah.
For sure. I don't.
My friend Nabil. Again, Billy, thank you so much for being here. So let me introduce you guys to my friend Nabil. obviously we known each other for 20 years, Billy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember actually when you first came to Lackawanna, man. You were you were a little kid, man, and we were sitting there at the cage. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm not used to this. So.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So we're sitting there, at the cage, me and a couple of my friends, and
yeah.
Edmure, I think he was just like fresh off the boat, right?
Literally fresh off the boat.
And we were looking at you, and we were like, man, this kid, man, he's got a lot of potential on the field. He was doing his thing. No Man brought him in, and we're gonna talk about No Man a little bit later.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but No Man brought him in, and he was, was at the end. This kid had potential, but I don't
spoke
know
no English.
I don't know what happened after that. I was
chill. American life happened.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
This and
well,
that,
I didn't get big till like later on in life, But anyways, I'm not big. What are you talking about, Billy?
No, right.
So our friendship started obviously through soccer. That's all we knew. You know what I'm saying? I remember you, Ab, and Foes. I met you guys.
The Clark boys.
The Clark boys, yeah. You guys live at the Clark at the time.
Yeah.
We started hanging around only because you guys had. I was very surprised the amount of knowledge of soccer you guys had. For somebody coming here, and you guys don't actually. There wasn't a lot of soccer going on. You guys had a lot of knowledge of soccer.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, we ended up learning it over the years, obviously. Because it just
you got it.
Man, I got to go real close.
Yeah,
okay.
like this, like
okay.
the way I do.
All right, so it's just basically when you're playing all the time, and we watch a lot of soccer on TV.
You guys know your UPL stuff.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we always used to, after the games, we used to have the post game talks, all this stuff. I mean, it was just the culture. It's all about the culture. If you don't got the culture, then you don't really got anything. It's about being around soccer all the time, being around people who like soccer all the time.
Yep.
And playing 5, 6, 7 days a week. Pickup soccer. Pickup is very important. You guys should know that. When you mix in pickup soccer with organized soccer, you got a winning combination. You build.
Absolutely.
You end up getting a nice nicely developed player. But so I mean, I think. I wouldn't consider ourselves experts, but we definitely.
No, we.
I mean,
we followed a lot of soccer.
We followed a lot of soccer.
I was just surprised the amount of jerseys you guys had.
Yeah, we had. I mean, if you look in my closet now, I got oh my God, I got so many old jerseys. I got David Ginola. I got Ronaldo at Man U. All original stuff. None of these knockoff joints.
Not enough knockoff joints. I know. Listen, I listen. One thing about Nabeel, when I used to get jerseys, Nabeel used to come there and start looking at the thread. Ab too. You guys were very. It was like you guys want to see if it's a Duke's jersey or if it's if it's a bunkie. I remember that. I remember Ab always yelling at us, "These are bunkies, man. These are not real jerseys, man."
And I remember that one time you brought that Bayern joint. It was like, man, we couldn't even tell if it was fake or not, but it was sweet. That was
which Bayern joint? I talk about the AC Milan one.
No, I'm talking about the Bayern one. You had a Bayern one and you brought it from somewhere. I don't know where you bought it from.
Oh, I brought it from Germany.
Yeah, we were trying to find out.
If you guys trying to do the stitching and everything. It didn't work, but I'll never forget the jersey. I found the AC Milan jersey. I gave it to Mo.
Oh yeah,
that was a crazy jersey. The stitching on it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it had the Champion League patches on
and
it
everything,
and it was sweet.
So one thing, obviously we started becoming friends like that through soccer. Then we started doing soccer trips together. It was me, you, Ab, and Foes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the first one we went to, now check this out, guys. Wallah, if I tell you guys not going to believe none of this stuff. Me, four of us, went to New York City. And we ended up in the same hotel as the Real Madrid players.
We had to do research.
All right. Okay? Was the Ab that called the rooms and everything? Oh no, that was the Juventus.
No, we had two big trips, but that first trip we found out where Real Madrid was actually staying.
Now at the time, who's playing? Zizou, Figo,
Roberto
Carlos, Higuain, Hierro, and Raul Morientes. That was the year before Ronaldo came.
Exactly.
OG Ronaldo.
Oh yeah.
So basically, and we did I remember you did your research and next we ended up in the same hotel as the Real Madrid players.
Yeah, that was
And
crazy.
which I remember getting there without luggage, and next we walk in the hallway, there they are. So I just want to give this. I just want to put this out there that we invented a selfies. Okay, they look dukes, but we invented a selfie because we had cameras. And it's like, and all we kept saying was picture, picture, and then with the players like this, and the pictures just see half a face and everything. It was
It was like what year was that? That was like
bro, that was 2001.
No, it wasn't that far back.
Yes,
it was not 2000.
2002 then.
No. It was like
Billy. I remember
the
jersey they played with. I'm telling you, that's when Figo came and Zizou came. I'm telling you,
it can't be 20 years
because Ronaldo came in like 03 to think. I'm telling you, bro.
Maybe it was 2003.
2002, 2003.
But the cool thing was...
Actually, it was 03 because I remember watching the video.
I think it was 03.
Yeah, it was
the cool thing was, like, back then, for some reason, like, soccer wasn't... Like, I mean, it was popular, of course, but... But right now, like, for example, if Real Madrid were to come in now...
Oh, forget about it.
Forget about it. You never get access to them. But when we went there, it was so sweet because it was at the New York Hilton.
Yes.
On was that what street was that?
I don't know, but it was Manhattan.
Well, yeah.
Manhattan, literally downtown Manhattan.
So, but the cool thing about that was when we got there, it almost like seemed like they were all just for us. Yeah. There was not that many people.
There wasn't that many fans.
There wasn't that many fans.
Bro, you go right now, you can't even go to the hotel.
Yeah, it was
because they booked the whole hotel for the team. I remember that.
The whole team. It was
the whole team.
Remember the second day when we got down to their...
yeah. So, yeah, the second day, they went downstairs to the basement and they were having brunch or breakfast or whatever day before the game. And we just went there. And freaking all the players were walking down. There was no security. Nothing. Nabeel got a picture with Zidane. You know, and we're just like taking pictures. I got
McManaman was there.
McManaman, I got a nice picture with McManaman. Yeah. I do have that picture. That was a sweet picture. I remember Ab blabbing. It was like, we came all the way from Liverpool to see you. What a freaking blabster. You know? Yeah. But that was the first time we went to a game. But you know what was the best one? We found out what floor they were on. So we just took a gamble. So we jumped in the elevator. And we went up to the floor, and we opened up the door, and Hero at the time...
Yeah, they booked the whole floor.
Yeah. So Hero at the time was their captain, and he's over there signing balls and everything. And these guys ended up being official FIFA referees that was going to ref the game the next day. And then me, Ab, and Foz, we took a picture with him while I was wearing a Bayern jersey. Because I don't give a shit. You know, I'm saying? I'm not going to wear a Real jersey.
That was crazy.
You know? And then we took a picture, and the referee told me. So here I went around the corner, the referee told me, he was like, you got a lot of nerves showing up with this jersey. I'll never forget that. That was so funny. I was like, and I just give him a smirk, like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like, there was some funny shit that happened on that.
Oh yeah, that was.
Remember we were bouncing the ball and Roberto Carlos just grabbed that shit.
Yeah, because we almost choked the guy with our wires of our camera and everything, and the guy freaking just took our ball and started like. He took off, and it was like, yo, and I remember it was like, yo, Carlos, my ball. I think I'm doing, you know, and then he just threw it on the side, and we grabbed the ball, and then we watched the match.
Yeah, that was sweet.
We watched the match, and then remember we were in a hallway and we were wearing all the same jerseys, the Italy jerseys, remember?
The Italy jerseys, yeah.
Right? And we were just standing there waiting for these guys to come out, and there was some people that came, and they thought we were soccer players, right?
They thought we were part of the group.
We're part of the group, and they asked us to take pictures with them.
I know.
We just let them take pictures. They thought we were soccer players. That was so funny.
Those were the fun days, man.
Yeah. Woo. But we went. Nice one was the AC Milan trip.
Yeah. The very next year.
The very next year. AC Milan versus Chelsea. We caught AC Milan in the parking lot. Yeah. Right? In the parking lot.
Oh, in the parking lot and in the lobby, too.
In the lobby, too.
Right.
And these guys were coming out. So we got pictures with Maldini.
The pictures were a lot nicer.
Way nicer.
Because, you know, like, the one with Maldini, to me, was, like, the best picture we took. For me.
Rams came with us, and he was taking our pictures.
Yeah, we had somebody else take the picture. So, like, it was just me, Maldini, Fozu. We were just like this. Like, we were buddy-buddy. Remember Serginho? He gave us the thumbs up.
The thumbs up.
That was a sweet trip.
Yo, we're talking about Maldini, bro.
Yeah.
You know? So
one of the legends.
Yeah.
Oh, Nesta was there, too.
Nesta, too.
We got a picture with Nesta, too.
Nesta, and we got a picture with Ancelotti.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, if you guys just experienced that, man, it was just like.
I think obviously the experience in the game is even better.
Of course,
I think the best experience we had has to be Argentina.
Oh yeah, that was a bunch of years later.
You know, that was And that was sweet, bro.
Yeah, that
Remember,
was sweet.
Messi scored a hat trick.
Messi
In the MetLife Stadium, packed.
packed.
It was 4-3 Argentina. Neymar played 2, and Messi scored a hat trick. Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah,
That was
like a dream come true.
yeah,
for us.
big time. So, anyways, you know what? Enough of that. Enough of the past. Let's look into the future. So, Nabeel, you and Coach T decided, because Salins took a break, obviously because of the COVID situation.
Mm-hmm.
So Salins decided to create a league. Obviously, there was a Premier League and everything. We played. Me and Ramzi played together with the Yemen 2 team,
Mm-hmm.
and we won our division. You know, but you and Taha came together, and you guys put a really nice team. Okay. And you guys ended up beating the Raiders in the finals, which we didn't beat Raiders in God knows how many years or decades. But you guys beating that was such a amazing event that happened that day, and the way everybody, there was a lot of pride.
Yeah.
There was a lot of pride going on. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So a lot of people will say, that it was just a Salins league. It wasn't the BDSL.
All the Premier League teams played.
But if you guys remember, it was a COVID year, and I think, all the BDSL teams didn't have a place to play in the BDSL because they canceled it.
Yeah,
so they ended up playing the Salins League. But the key difference to me, which I thought meant a lot for us, is because when you looked at all those Salins teams, they were the BDSL teams, but none of the the college players and all the the other types of the players that usually play in the BDSL, none of them were out of town. Everybody was there playing.
Yeah.
So like, for example, like every team we came up against, they would have a bench of like 14, 15 players.
Yeah, I do remember.
When Raiders came, and Raiders, they've dominated the BDSL for years. They had like 16, 17 guys show up, and they're all the Raiders players. When we played Celtic, they had like 20 guys. The whole Celtic team. That was like, I think it's like the Celtic team. They had a lot of, I think, Madrid players on there.
Yeah.
But they came like 20 deep. So all these teams, Amherst Sharpshooters, remember when they came? They came with like 15, 16 guys. Then there was a little player swapping here and there. Which we were guilty of.
No, I mean, everybody.
With one guy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like...
the Salins rule was a little different. You know what I'm saying? You weren't committed.
You weren't committed.
You weren't committed. There was no player. I mean, you can just sign up a player and he plays.
Right. So at the end of the day, you look at it, and we beat all those teams. I think we might have tied one game, right? It was just a...
I think you guys...
We tied one game, but at the end of the day, like, we came and we took out, like, stacked teams. And the way we did it.
Yeah.
So, like, it was just a different kind of style. And hopefully this, me and T, okay, first let's clarify.
Yeah.
I've coached, you've coached, so we call each other coaches. We're not really certified coaches.
Certified coaches.
You know what I'm saying? So
we ran the team, which is harder than being a coach.
Oh, much harder. A coach just comes and everything's there. Just tell people run through the cones and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
But, so me and T are co-managers. Co-managers?
Yeah.
So we're co-managing the team, and we actually went out and hired, a certified credential coach who I think we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Okay, but at the end of the day, right? So, we, like we said, last year, me and T, we started the process of getting this new team that we've created, FCY New York.
So, let me clarify a couple of things. So, basically, obviously, the Salins League ended, and then you and T decided to look into an avenue of going further. So, anyways, Nabeel, explain to him what you guys were looking into. The vision you guys had with the vision, and secondly, talk about the league that you guys joined. We need more clarification on that.
Okay, for sure.
So this is regarding the New York
FCY New York.
FCY New York. So this is
correct.
This is outside of BDSL. This is the state level.
So like, we sat down after that game, me and T, and we said, listen, we've been part of the BDSL league for a long time, and it's a my mic just went off.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so we've been part of this. We've been part of the BDSL for a very long time, and it's a good league. You know,
Yes,
it's very well
absolutely.
organized. It's a very strong league. They've got everybody.
I
It's the
mean,
only league in Buffalo.
Yeah, not just that. Nabeal, we got over 80 teams.
Yeah, it's a big league. So
yeah,
I'm gonna give them a lot of credit and
oh
props.
no, absolutely. I've been giving
BDSL.
Schieber and all those
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
a lot of credit
Oh,
to
for sure.
run a league
Oh,
with 80 teams. Okay, you need referees, fields,
Oh, yeah.
insurances, and
Yep.
everything. It's
Yep.
they're doing a tremendous job.
And without the BDSL, we would never be here. So
No, period.
right.
Period. So, yeah, shout out to the BDSL.
Shout out
big
to the
time.
BDSL.
Yeah.
So we just were like, hey, you know what? We just wanted more soccer. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
We wanted more soccer, and maybe one can consider it like a step above BDSL. So you got a couple different leagues that are higher than the BDSL.
Yes.
In theory, you got the NPSL.
Yes.
You got this new league called the UPSL, which
Yes.
is not really new, but they're up and coming. They're
Yes.
growing. There's a lot of teams joining.
But all part of the U.S. Soccer Federation.
All part of the U.S. Soccer
Yeah.
Federation.
Yeah.
It's the UPSL. It's
By the way, which BDSL is also recognized
Right.
as a,
Oh yeah,
league.
oh yeah. You gotta be. Or if you're not playing in a
Yeah.
sanctioned league,
Yeah.
don't even bother.
Yeah.
So this is considered officially from what I've read, the most current. You understand. The U.S. soccer pyramid is a disaster. It's like it's
all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Yeah.
They don't know who's gonna be the first division. Well, that's always MLS.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
like it's like right now that new league comes in. It's called NISA. They're trying to take out USL. They're trying to jump into the third sanction, the third division.
Yeah.
Right now it's USL Championship. Then NISA.
And
They're a
so
new
many-
league. They're coming in. They're trying to be the third division.
So there's no structure like in England
It's
or
just
Europe
always
anywhere.
moving around. It's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
moving around. So this UPSL now is officially the fourth division, along with NPSL, fourth
Yes.
division. So it's just two different leagues, and
So
they're
four division based upon what is like considered
in the pyramid.
in the pyramid.
The US soccer
Obviously,
pyramid.
the top is the MLS.
MLS,
Then there comes the
USL Championship.
Yeah,
so
USL
that would be like
Championship,
there's not that many teams in USL Championship. It's like Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That's
Okay.
Pittsburgh Riverhounds. That's
yeah.
one.
Well, who was it Cleveland or it was one of the teams that recent Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cincinnati was in that league.
Yeah.
And then they
Moved up to
the thing.
ML, yeah.
It wasn't like a promotional thing, right? It was like I think the funds were there and they was able to
you need the funds and you need the stadium.
exactly.
That's how they let you in.
That's how usually U.S. sports are. You need the money in the stadium. It's like, for example, obviously in English Premier League or England, you got the Premier League, you got the Championship, and you go down the road. So eventually, yeah, you can have a team that's in 8th division, end up in the EPL. What are the chances? Very slightly. It might take 30, 40 years, but it's a possibility.
Yep. I know people in the UK, and
Yeah.
I talk to people there. So like over there, in theory, if you're in like a seventh division
Yeah.
in the UK,
Yeah.
you have a team like a startup, a grassroots startup,
Yeah.
and you play your cards right. You bring in the right players, you do coaching,
course.
whatever. And let's say now, hey, you win your league. Now you're in the sixth division, and you do it again. You're in the fifth, and now now you're in the fifth. People start looking at you. You start attracting better players.
Not
and
just
you
the money's
and you
pouring
get
in.
a little bit more money coming in. I mean, still fifth division, but you
Yeah,
just keep
but-
working it. Oh, you win the fifth division. Now you're in the fourth, and now and you just keep going. And then now when you're in the third division, now everybody's calling you. They want to play with you. You're out. Now you hire
Well-
a scout. Now you get more sponsor money.
Of course, the perfect example was RB Leipzig.
Oh,
RB
yeah.
Leipzig in Germany was like in 7th division or something. They were literally created,
Yeah.
sponsored by Red Bull. And next thing you know, look, they're second in the Bundesliga. They're in the Champions League.
Yep.
It's like
Okay, let me
it's-
ask you a question.
Yes.
Okay, you got you run FK Bosnia, right?
Yes.
Okay, what if you played your cards right and you won the BDSL? Let me just give you a perfect example.
Okay, go on.
Okay, where are you going after that?
You really can't much. Yeah. You
See
just
what I'm
kind of
saying?
stuck.
What if you did you what if you destroyed every team? You
Yeah.
could do what you could try to apply and get into another league, like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
what
yeah.
we did. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
or go to tournaments.
Or go to tournaments.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're not.
But you're stuck.
You're stuck.
No,
So-
it doesn't matter how good you are. Let's just say you join this UPSL, right? And let's just say you crush everybody and you
Right.
win it. What's next? You still in the UPSL?
Well, the way it works for the UPSL and like other leagues, NPSL, you could basically have to do this. Like you can't win your way up into the next division. So you gotta beat everybody, maybe win the national championship.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then other investors, hey, there's a sweet team. They got a sweet following. You know what I'm saying? So they might come in and say, hey,
end of the day's money.
we want, these guys are bringing 5,000 fans. So they might just say, hey, we want to buy you up.
Yeah.
But it's not like you could just take a team and run it all the way to the MLS.
No,
it's impossible.
No, it's impossible.
So
money, investors.
Unfortunately, but maybe.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
4 or 5 years, because they're changing everything so quick.
Yeah, things are changing.
You never know.
So
like
quick,
we could be sitting here 5 years from now, and like let's say they do finally. It's called promotion relegation.
Yes.
Let's say they finally bring that in, right? They finally bring it in.
I wish they do that.
Before we're done doing this whole experiment.
Yeah.
Let's say they bring promotion relegation in. Okay, well, guess what? Maybe what if it's in play 5 years from now?
Yeah.
Hey, then guess what? We might have a shot going all the way up, but MLS will keep that locked down. But in any case, I gotta say, we got a lot of people watching us right now. Like we've got a lot of investors, sponsors.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people actually looking at our team, and they're just waiting to see like how we do. So, it's our first year.
So, anyways, the process. Obviously, you and T sat down and said, "You know what? This is the next step."
Okay.
Go on.
I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Because
I told Admir one time. I said, "Hey, listen, Ado. I said when you make these podcasts, man, you gotta let the other guy talk." And now I'm doing it to him.
No. I get it. Because I just wanted to go step by step how things started off.
Yeah.
Okay, so you and T decided, So you and T decided, are like, you know what? Let's take this another notch. Let's try this out. Let's get investors, and you guys did. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of effort and time from you guys by yourself. You know what I'm saying, to do this. You guys started to do this, and you guys kind of got approved, right? Basically,
this has been like almost 9 months. It wasn't we just did this. We've
been
been working on it since last year.
Yeah.
So once we got approved, and you don't just get approved, you gotta prove that you have like, a lot of things like, there's a lot of paperwork, and
of course.
You can't just be like any Joe Schmo.
Exactly.
So I mean, I'm not saying that it was.
You gotta have a basic foundation.
You gotta have a foundation. They want to see,
Let me ask you: was one of the main things that decided, obviously, because we are a good organization in Western New York.
Of course.
We have a history.
Of course.
Did that play into it? Being established from 1975, all these players. We have a youth system. We got our own field and everything. Did that play into for them improving?
100%.
Wow.
So
that's pretty cool.
So
man.
I talked to a lot of people, and a lot. I mean, even like I do know guys that are in the USL, like coaches. And when I talk to them, everyone says to me, they say, "You guys are so lucky to have the setup that you guys have."
Yeah.
And they're talking about the community.
Yes.
So like you see these teams like showing up all over the United States, right?
Yeah.
They just create themselves and now they're a team, but they don't get no fans. They don't get no followers. They have a hard time. They bring in players from the outside. There's no tie to the community, right?
Not just that. Let's just say those guys get older. Who's going to be taking over that? The thing is, we have a foundation in the back.
Right.
Our sons, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's sons that played, for Yemen, they're going to be playing. For Yemen too, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
And obviously, you've seen the what they were doing with the Muscat League for the kids.
Oh yeah,
it's amazing.
We Rise.
Yeah.
WO.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ahmed's gonna kill me for this. I'll get the full
WOCWR.
Yes, yeah. We Rise better character.
We Rise with character.
We Rise with character. Mm-hmm. They did an amazing job. Mm-hmm. And you can see, Billy, there's a lot of talent.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of talent.
Sure.
You can pick, each team had 2-3 guys who were like,
Yeah.
If he continues playing, he can be. And that's how we have the foundation that other teams don't. Do the Raiders have something like that? No.
They're all, everybody's a journeyman on these teams. I mean, technically.
Yeah,
like, you look at these other teams, like, they're part of the community, but, their own communities and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying that none of the BDSL teams have communities. Trust me, there's a lot of teams that do.
No, absolutely.
Like OP Alliance. They had, they had their, but we've been around since the 70s, right?
Yeah. So
So hopefully that helps, and we're not, again, it's not, this team is going to be, we're putting it together the way we want to put it together,
yes.
meaning it's not exclusive.
No, no, of
No,
course.
no,
No,
we're
no,
looking
no, no, no.
for players that, have good character,
Yeah.
are very good players that want to be part of the vision, right?
Yes.
So it's not just, hey, we're going to just, so, what I'm saying.
So obviously, as you said before, so you guys fill up the paperwork, blah blah blah. You got to accept it. Now it's like, okay, there's a couple things. The players, they're gonna come and go. So we're not gonna be talking about the players. The players, they're gonna be available. What obviously you guys realize that in these leagues you need a certified coach. Okay, so you guys went around and tell me more about the coach that you guys hired, right?
Okay.
Hired for this for this team.
Okay, so and I know that sometimes, like, when you have a manager guy that's kind like, we were not really coaches. We know the game.
Yes.
But we manage teams, and it's not the greatest setup.
No, of course.
But when you go into this level, it's almost required to have a coach.
No, you have, yeah, of course.
And
a management too.
Oh, management
too. You can't have the coach do everything.
Exactly.
You hire a coach to do the coaching, and management does the managing. Which saves a lot of headache for everybody, the coach and the managers.
Big time. So we're finding out that this thing, because we've got like a handbook that's like, how many pages long. We've got to follow all these, we're all over the place.
Rules.
But we got rules and regulations. So we're going to need help. Like, we're already reaching out to certain individuals, to help us. Like, for example, just one example, we got to have our games now recorded with we got to have them live streamed.
Yes.
The highlights got to be tagged. Like, you score a goal, they got to be tagged.
Yes.
Got to have a score clock on the top. All that stuff. So with all that, we're looking to bring in hired help.
Yeah.
To just help us manage these things.
Of course, yes.
So, but yeah, going back to the coach.
Yes.
Coach, we were looking for a coach, and we were looking for a coach because there's a lot of different coaches out there, dude.
Yeah.
All kinds of
So
styles.
you guys basically look for a coach that would kind of fit your style.
Yeah.
And you already had a relationship.
Right.
So
we hired Biddy Swan, Bidaiko
Yes.
Swan.
Yes.
He is the current coach of Damon soccer.
Yes.
He has history. He's coached at the D1 level. He's coached in other states, which is good.
Yeah.
And he's here coaching, currently the coach of Damon soccer.
Okay.
So we brought him in, and we interviewed him.
Yeah.
We asked him, all kinds of things about, obviously commitment, playing style, like what he likes, and he basically checked off all the boxes for us. Like,
it was a good fit.
It was a good fit. He's a quiet guy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're working on that.
No, because the players that we have are, what I'm saying?
No.
Tough cookies.
No, he's tough. No,
oh,
he's
good,
tough.
Good.
He's tough, but he's not. He doesn't lollygag, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we need.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
He's a serious guy.
No, that's we need serious people.
Yeah.
We need. You know how it is. I mean, with the way the cultures are, these and this generation of kids, you need a tough coach.
Oh, he's tough. He's definitely tough.
No, I never shied away of having. If somebody asked me what kind of coach you want, I'd rather have a tough coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna push me on a different level and let me know when I did something wrong. Because we had coaches before. It was like, doesn't matter what you did. If you're the superstar, you're not gonna get yelled at. You know what I'm saying? So I know.
Yeah.
And, everybody's got to be put in their place.
Put in their place.
So you guys hired.
Yeah, we hired him. He's run he tells us his style is, it's a possession based with purpose.
Yeah. So
we're definitely we don't want a style that's we don't want that long ball style. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So we think he's a good fit for us.
Okay. Yeah.
We've had a few informal trainings with some of the players who are allowed to play.
Yeah.
Based on NCAA rules. And man, the boys are they're buzzing, man.
Good.
Yeah, they're buzzing. It's a fast game. They're moving the ball really quickly. So
Not like over 35, yeah, man.
Nah, my knees messed up.
AARP league, yeah.
League, so.
Yeah. So after that was hired, well, before that, when you would tell me all the plans and everything, you came up to me, and you said you wanted the cage to be involved, right?
For sure.
So obviously, I sat down with Ak, and me and Ak discussed it, and without hesitation, we're like, we're with you guys. We're with you guys, not just to here benefit the cage, whatever. We want to we want to help the team to expand. For our viewership and everything, for knowledge of the team and the excitement and everything. Because, so Nabeel, anyways.
No, wait. So with that said, the cage is one of our official sponsors.
Yes.
Okay. So they are our official podcast sponsors, and we have plans. I don't want to tell you all of them because I don't want to spoil the excitement. No. But trust me,
we're gonna talk about that.
It's gonna be sweet. We can talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll leave that up to you.
No.
But,
obviously, we're gonna have you. We're gonna have you on the show way more than once.
Yeah, let me plug the rest of the sponsors too. Can I do that?
No, absolutely, yeah.
So we've got.
You might want to speak to the mic. So
we got a couple sponsors that sponsored FCY. I want to give them a little plug. Obviously, Discount Pharmacy.
Yep.
Hassan and
Yasin.
Hassan and Yasin.
Yep.
Mashallah, those guys they're good peeps, man. They've been supporting the community.
A lot with the kids too,
with
man.
the
Don't
kids
forget,
too. Yep, with the kids too. Major sponsor.
Yeah.
Shay, Kensington Pizza.
Yep. Big out to
Kensington
Shay.
Pizza. Make sure you guys order your pizza from Kensington Pizza. Definitely sponsored us. The Cage is a sponsor. Cairo Wellness.
Yes.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
Dr. Mo.
Dr. Mo. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a nice.
That's awesome, man.
He's got a nice little. I don't want to say little, big. He's got a big practice in West Seneca.
Yep.
When I went to visit him the other day, mashallah, it's amazing. He's got a lot of things going on there. So if anybody needs some, any kind of, body issues.
Yeah, I used to go to a chiropractor before because
he does more than chiropractic.
Yeah.
So he's, so he's a sponsor. He sponsored us. West End,
yeah, West End Market.
And I hope I didn't miss anybody.
Bro,
I went. I didn't prepare for this interview.
No, I know, man. I've been waiting for a month for you.
Yeah.
But
so I mean, I believe I got everybody.
As long as you shout out the cage, that's all.
Yeah, the cage, guys. Number one. Yeah. So, that's gonna give us a little edge over
maybe some other
teams. Yeah.
We're excited. So I just want to give you guys basically a rundown what's gonna happen. Most of the games are gonna be when, Billy? Saturdays, right?
Home games Saturdays.
Home games are Saturdays. So basically, what we're gonna do and what we decided when the bill wanted us to do after the games, we're gonna have interviews. So inshallah, the schedule for the podcast will be very simple. Fridays we're gonna have over 35 Yemen. Okay. ARP. We're old guys. That's gonna be there. Saturdays, UPSL games. Okay. Sundays, BSL games. So you're gonna have.
We might have a UPS. There's quite a bit of UPSL games.
There might be some other days. But
you guys are off the hook for that.
No, I mean we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try our best. Yeah. So that's that. Game Sundays, and then depending on the game. But anyways, the point is, we're gonna have a podcast on Mondays. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk about the Premier League team, second Yemen team, FK Bosnia, which majority of players are from the Yemen community. Right. Community. I'm going to talk about FK Bosnia later on in another show with my boy Ramsey. And obviously, the half a segment will be literally regarding the team. Hopefully, we'll have highlights, we'll have interviews, and we're going to analyze the game to our best of our ability.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to try not to blab too much, but we are not just
bring some players in here.
Absolutely. With obviously only with your and Coach T discretion who comes on the team.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So whoever he wants. I'm not gonna be just grabbing anybody. You know what I'm saying. They're gonna be doing blabbers. Yeah. We don't want that. So that's gonna happen. So that way, half of the segment will be regarding the team, interviews, highlights, analyzing of the game, and so forth. And home field. You guys have finally a home field. Where you guys gonna play your games?
Okay, we'd love to play at the Cage, but we're not allowed to.
For many reasons.
You never know. Maybe in the future, if we get that field.
Man, that would be a dream come true,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
To have a turf there and bleachers,
Yeah.
we'll be
I
we'll
mean,
be
we just
sleeping there.
we you know we do, it's possible,
Yeah.
but it has to be the right size and it has to be
No, of
a
course.
good shape.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we would love to have it there. But
No,
okay,
that would be so
but
nice,
our
man.
current home field is going to be at Dewville
Yep.
College, right on the 190.
The one off the 190.
So we felt that it was a great atmosphere because A, it's very close.
Yep.
B, it's like right in the heart of the city with
Yep.
the backdrop of the city.
Yep.
And C, you know, it's accessible to the West Side residents, and you know, it's just central to everything.
Yeah.
You know, so
Let me ask you this: the games are going to be most likely Saturdays. Around is it evening games? Under
7
the
p.m.
lights.
7 p.m. under the lights.
Under the light, nice, perfect.
Yeah.
Now with everything COVID happening and everything, how spectators are going to be allowed at the field?
We've got some guidelines that we're getting from the league, so
Yeah.
don't know yet, like exact like those little details yet. Like it could be a totally different situation come May.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, it's gonna be the same. Whatever the guidelines are for New York State is what we're gonna have to follow, right? Because it's just whatever the league says, whatever New York State says. Governor Como.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
whatever. Hopefully by the summertime comes, things will be a little different.
Yeah,
Because,
hopefully.
vaccinations are out. People are getting vaccinated.
Did
so
you get vaccinated? No, I don't,
No,
I don't want to ask you. I want to go
I
ahead.
didn't, actually.
Okay,
I didn't.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
So, no, but hopefully, we can bring as many fans as possible because our teams are known based upon because we're fans.
Yeah.
We accumulate a lot of fans. And listen, Saturday night at Louisville College under the lights, damn well nobody gonna do nothing but come to watch games.
Oh,
So I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
We are super excited regarding that. Anyways, that's gonna be the home field. Louisville, right?
Yeah,
Louisville. I'm excited. That's a nice, like you said before, man. Hopefully the guidelines will let us have plenty of fans.
Right.
I don't think our community, this the 6 feet thing, the rule, but whatever they imply, we have to follow it because everybody wants to come to the games.
Yeah. I said it at the end of the day. Like I hope it works out for us. It's our first year. Again, just to summarize, right?
Yeah.
Just to summarize, like the purpose why we're doing this is there's a few reasons. I mean, did we even mention this?
No,
Yeah,
you
we
didn't.
did.
You didn't.
We
You didn't
didn't,
mention
right?
the reasons.
The reasons is there's a few reasons. Okay, obviously, we got this is a little out of order, but it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
So, when you look at No Man, right? No Man, and everything he's done for the team and, throughout these years, how could you come
For
on?
40 years,
Dude,
dude.
he coached
40, 50 years.
He coached me, man.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
19, I don't want to say it, but I was I think I was 7 years old my
Wow.
first year, and
He started it from scratch.
yeah, I mean, man, that's a long time.
That
I
was
was at the
yeah.
Friendship House, but anyways, like when I say the word No Man,
Yeah.
what do you think of? I'm gonna
Soccer.
say the word No Man.
Soccer.
That's it.
That's it.
If I say No Man, do you think of, businessman?
No.
If I say No Man, do you think of engineer?
No, just think of soccer.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
So No Man, I think is
But people need to understand. People don't understand, like, it's not that just we know No Man. No matter where we went,
yeah,
either referee or the coaches,
just,
they knew No Man.
they knew No Man.
He's been doing this for such a long time. He probably saw those guys when they were kids, and now they're coaching and everything. Everybody, like, he's the figure that with him and a couple other people probably in the 70s started it off and everything. But he was the main guy.
So you can't.
And
none of this would happen without No Man.
oh, absolutely. I mean,
So-
we got the soccer club, the Vans, and everything, and
Yeah. So with that said, this team is couple reasons. Number one, it just gives the players just something a little extra to look forward to over and above
yes,
BDSL for those players that are capable of getting there. So
yeah,
like let's say your son, right?
yeah,
He's playing and he's doing well in the BDSL, and he's doing this thing U15, U16,
Yeah,
U17.
yeah.
He goes through.
Yeah.
Hey, the kid's a beast. Like let's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And hey, I want to look forward to up my game so I could play at that level, which is one step higher, right?
And you need to understand that's based up, for the community and based off of pushing everybody's. By end of the day, a player has a ladder that because we all know once you play in this league, if you're above and beyond everybody else, a scout's gonna come.
Oh, for sure.
A scout's gonna come from an upper, thing.
Yeah.
And then if you ask me, if the next 10 years, one of the kids from our community or from our team, doesn't have to be technically from our community, that went through our system, right? Played in our system, played for the New York FCM team, and let's just say in 20 years' time, one guy made it to the MLS, it was worth it when it comes to that aspect.
Yeah. They just signed. I just was reading the other day, and I was in Texas for a few years, but they just signed a player that came straight from high school, never played college. He played 1 year in UPSL and North Texas SC, which is USL 1.
Yes,
signed him.
That's crazy.
Straight from UPSL. So he had a great year in the UPSL. North Texas SC signed him. They're affiliated with FC Dallas. The guy could become a pro within a year.
Yeah.
Well, actually, USL 1 is technically pro. So he signed pro right from UPSL. So
see, that's crazy.
No college, no nothing. Just straight from high school, straight.
And
we
are, with everything going on. When I came here, in 1998, there's a huge change when it comes to the soccer in this country. That yes, now they got the draft, they got everything going on.
Yep.
Now the kids. I remember me just playing back there, and there was no ladder. That was, I was just playing it because I love the game, and now it's different. And now the kids, you see them, they're stepping up their game.
Right.
And I just love the fact that a lot of this youth, for example, your boys, Shaush, Alio, all these guys that went to college, these kids, younger kids, they're looking up to the boys.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play for a college. It gives them encouragement to be at the field every day.
You seen all those U10 kids that were playing that day on the boarded field?
Yeah.
Like, they see the older guys, and they're like, I could go to college and play soccer too. Now, before it was like, I don't think there was any. I think when I was in high school, I don't think many kids my age, they just played in BSL and that's it. I don't think anybody went to college. Now it's like they're all, now it's college, UPSL, one step higher.
Yeah.
So things are starting to happen. So that's the main reason.
And I encourage
and to support the community.
Yeah, of course. I encourage. Hopefully, when the league starts, I encourage a lot of people to go, and I encourage their parents to bring their kids that play soccer, especially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have them look at this, and then I know it's motivation. Down the road, we can easily, after you saw the talent we have on, those 6 teams, you can probably look at 10 players, at least 10 to 15 players, they're going to be playing for college easily.
I hope
and
so.
they're 10-year-olds.
Yep.
We can tell. You can just tell.
I already could tell.
You can tell when, when they move the ball.
I've seen at least 6, 7 of them in the indoor that definitely has potential. So this just gives you and the kids that are a little bit off of that, they see they're in a soccer environment.
Yeah.
They're seeing, hey, so-and-so and, is playing here and they're playing college or playing UPSL and they're moving and, they're going to pick up that ball and they're going to play a little more.
Yeah. No, I listen, when I coached under 10 and I coached some of the kids, they had the right skills, right? And I remember, and throughout the season, I was teaching them the basics. I had level of kids where they knew, and there's some of them. And obviously, I had to teach them 2 different. But what I've seen now, because I coach a lot of kids that play on the boarded field,
right? And
I just see every single one of them, their skill level is way up. That's even the good ones that were good, now they're better. Even the ones that were low, they're stepping it up.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to see in the kids, and that's why I down the road I want to invest my time in the youth. Because end of the day, man, once our youth is going to be the main, basically, main foundation for the team in the future.
We hope so. That's the whole point. Will we succeed? I hope we do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's not like we could tell the future.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But we're gonna try.
Yeah,
we're gonna try.
Well, you guys are doing a phenomenal job,
Thank
you. So, again,
and about me and T, we're both co-managers. We work together. really well. You know, sometimes I say something that, you know, most of the time we agree on almost everything.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll say something that, you know, he's not okay with. He tells me some, and then vice versa. Sometimes
No,
I
you
say
need that.
Yeah. So it's like
If you guys were
we're on a
getting
good page.
no, yeah,
We're
if
on
you
the same page.
yeah, if you guys were on the same page always, that's not good either.
No, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you
We
guys,
got a little bit.
when me and I do the show, there's always things that we listen to each other, how we want to do things,
Yep.
and that's totally fine. I tell him,
Yep.
you know, tell him, what do you think of this? And he'll be like, no, I think this is better. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
But
you know
at the end of the
saying?
day, y'all work together, right?
No, absolutely, we work together. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
we
just
gotta-
like to
and
take
we
a
got-
lot of vacations. You know what I'm saying? It's all good though. I don't mind being on the camera every week.
Yeah,
you know?
and we seem to have a really good relationship with the coach. You know, so
That's awesome, man.
So we're all on the same page.
Yeah.
You know, co-managers, coach,
Yeah.
coaching staff, we're all on the same page. So that's a good recipe for success. Hopefully, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully that.
Well, yeah, you guys heard it from Billy. You know, we got an exciting summer coming up. We got there's a lot of excitement. Even as a kid, I'm excited to watch these games. And then me and Ak are super excited that you guys allow us to be part of the crew and part of making history over here.
Thank you, man.
No,
you guys
absolutely.
are you guys are best. Love the show, man.
Now
Sweet.
listen, when you and T came and said, listen, we want you guys to be part of this, there wasn't even a hesitation.
Right.
It's like, even when I was like, yo, yeah, let me talk to Ak. Of course, I got to discuss. And when I told Ak was like, yeah, let's do this, man. Like, you know, we're excited. We can't wait to be out in the field and, you know, giving out interviews or whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? To not just to promote the team, just the whole point of the cage, end of the day, was to promote what we have in our community that people don't realize. We've been to many places. We've been to Michigan. We've been to Ottawa, to Yemen Cups and everything. Hands down, nobody has what we have.
No, hell no. No way.
This many teams. We got 3 teams now. Remember
Yep.
that. We got 3 teams. FK Bosnia is kind of technically part of FC Yemen.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That, and then we got our house league. The kids have their own house league. We got our youth system. And like we love this sport, man. We're very passionate about soccer, and even in the BDSL, you ask anybody, where would you like to play your matches? They'll tell you the cage.
Oh, of course.
You know, the cage, because
What do you mean? Everybody wants to play with us now.
I know, yeah.
Even last year.
But what I think what really was, I think what really is sets the difference from us from any BDSL team is our fan base.
Oh,
Obviously, when we won when you guys won the championship.
No, we all won.
Yeah, we all won. When we won the championship, bro, did you see how many fans we had on the side?
Come on, dude.
There was like 200-300 kids on the side on the cage. You know what I'm saying? At Salins.
it was nuts.
You know? And then we, you know, obviously we broadcasted that from the cage, which I had no sound, so that duked. You know what I'm saying?
Well, other people win it, right? It's just like, okay, let's pick up our bags and go home.
Yeah.
That's one. We won it. Whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't
Also,
like that.
like
It was
freaking
like that. I
pandemonium.
mean, yeah, it was pandemonium because everybody at the time, you know, Salins had to cover COVID guidelines.
Yep.
And everybody just ran on the field. And, you know, what are you going to do? You know, people are excited. You know, we beat the Raiders, you know, and it was just the excitement. And I know for a fact that few people that played for the team for the first time, probably, for example, Theo, right? You know, he probably looked at it and was like, yo, what's going on here? Like, you know, this is
crazy.
You don't see that in Western Europe or anywhere else. We went a lot of places, Nabeel.
Yeah.
You know, nobody has a fan base like this. So I really hope that the people will come outside, support our community's team. And I know for a fact that I'm sure you talk to the people at the UPSL. They're excited to have us.
Oh, big time.
You know,
big time excited. So
yeah.
hopefully, like I said, first year, so we're gonna try our best.
No, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We're just so happy that you and Coach T were able to come together and actually put this together on your own time. You guys are busy, man. You guys got jobs. You guys got families and everything. And now you guys are sacrificing your times for the youth, for this community. You know what I'm saying? And for this community to represent our community, because end of the day, there's no better representation, in my opinion, for a community than through sports and through a passion through a sport.
Yeah.
And by far, when it comes to our community from Western New York, I'm sorry to say this to other teams, but we definitely have that nobody else has. You know what I'm saying? That's
100%.
a fact. That's a fact.
That's
So
fact.
Nabeel, thank you so
Yep.
much for being on the show,
Thank you,
man.
guys.
Listen,
Thanks.
it took me a while to get you over here, but I got you finally over here, and we're definitely going to hear from you a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I want to have you on just maybe for the first match again on.
Oh, for
We're
sure.
going to talk about
Come
that.
back.
And after that, man.
We got to bring T on here too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're going to bring Coach T. T's maybe camera shy. You think so? Maybe.
But I just keep looking at this thing over here. I keep forgetting I got to look at the camera.
I know a lot of people do that.
Yeah,
a lot of people do that.
Because you're seeing it. You know what? You should put the laptop like.
No, I'm just gonna maybe
then we
put
can
up a
look
picture. I'm just gonna put up a picture of somebody. Just look at that picture of Coach T. You're gonna put it right there. So stare at that. Taha. But I definitely want to have Coach T on the show here too. We want to just before the season starts. You know, we're gonna have some. You know, maybe you guys to talk about the players that the coach chose and everything. That's just before the season starts.
Just before the season starts.
You know, but obviously it's gonna be middle of the Ramadan too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that sambusa.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, sambusa and oranges on the side at halftime.
Yep.
You know, but we're excited. I can't wait. This is for this show. You know, again, I want to thank Nabeel for coming. You know, please follow us, and also please follow New York FC, Yemen FC. It's New York.
You just keep butchering.
I keep butchering, bro. It's New York FC Yemen.
No. FCY
New York.
We wanted to go, you know what I'm saying?
No. I like that. And by the way, I love the logo.
Yeah,
I love the logo.
Thanks.
Please follow their Instagram page right here. Okay. And follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. And I'm going to hear from you guys in a week. Hopefully, maybe with another guest or maybe just me. We're going to have a special segment.
Get
We're gonna
Ox back, though.
Yeah, we need Ox.
I'm not as exciting as Ox.
No. This is exciting news. But obviously, like I said before, I'm going to talk about the Euros this summer. And we're going to talk about the Champions League in the next segment too. Because obviously, big week in the Champions League this week. So thank you again, guys. And see you guys next week.